Hey Dons, welcome back to another episode of ATV News. I'm Christos Makropoulos.
And I'm Juliana Chan, bringing you the news of the week. Today we'll be highlighting some Black artists in honor of Black History Month, boys tennis, and an entrepreneur here on campus. So let's get right into it.
2022 yearbooks are for sale right now, so make sure to go buy one at the link below.
Also, any students who are interested in taking AP Bio next year, make sure to return the completed orange interest form at Mrs. Ward's room 327 by tomorrow Friday.
Speaking of potential future classes, freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, have you considered taking agency and social justice? Here's a quick vid to show what it's all about.
Why should you take agency and social justice?
I chose to be in this class because it gives us a different perspective on how life is in general and how the world is around us.
I take this class because I have a passion for social justice, and I feel like this was the right starting place for me to build up after.
Agency and social justice is a great way to start thinking a little bit more critically about the world around us.
It is also a great way to learn more about injustices in order to be more educated on how to make a more equitable future.
Everyone should take this class if they're interested in learning about more cultures and the injustices in our community.
This class gives a broader lens on the many issues that happen today in society and our everyday lives. And rather than showing a blind eye to these issues, we learn how to take agency and creatively deal with these problems.
Having a class to do these things is really important, and I encourage everyone who wants to improve themselves to take it, as the community surrounding it is incredibly loving to everyone and is accepting of all.
Someone should take agency and social justice if they want to learn how to make positive change in their communities and learn about injustices that happen every day in society.
Students should take agency and social justice because it challenges your preconceived values and makes you question the world around you.
I recommend that anyone who feels passionate about social justice or wants to just learn more about different social structures, I would recommend this class for them.
You should take social justice if you're passionate about learning about social issues and if you want to be part of local activism.
The kind of student who would be successful in this class is someone who's passionate about correcting social injustices and wants to be part of a group of people that's dedicated to bettering our community.
If you're interested but have more questions, make sure to contact your counselor or the teachers themselves, Miss Bussey or Miss Keene, for more information.
Man, for the shortest month, February sure is packed with a lot of things.
How?
Well, for one, all these announcements, Winter Olympics, we got Valentine's Day, and literally this week is One Love Week, which, by the way, Dons, tomorrow is the final day for One Love Week, so make sure to go to the center court at lunch tomorrow for a reggae performance and to write nice messages on paper hearts and attach them to backpacks.
Oh, and the entire month is also Black History Month.
Exactly.
And actually, on the topic of Black History Month, we wanted to go out and see how Black artists have inspired people. So let's go check it out.
I think what really defines an artist is it stems from creativity.
Someone who inspires, be it through written word, through speech, through music, through activism.
Someone who has a modality to express their feelings or express whatever they're thinking in that moment.
My favorite Black artist would probably be Ryan Coogler, because he evokes a lot of talk and addresses lots of political topics in his movies.
One that is really inspiring to me is Langston Hughes, the American poet. He was also very vocal about the issues that were plaguing the Black community, such as Jim Crow and segregation. Kind of really inspiring to me, the way that he was able to have a balance, and also all of his creativity stemmed through the struggles that he was facing.
Jordan Peele, he's a director of a few popular movies I'm sure you know, like Us, Get Out.
Polo G is one, Rod Wave, just because of the music that I enjoy. And then you have
Jermaine Dupri, and he's one of my favorite artists because he uses his platform to inspire young children and help them grow in the rap game. I think it's very important that they inspire in order to lead the next generation to have more artists in the future who can inspire others. So it's kind of like inspiring others to create their own thing so they can inspire others to do the same.
So trying to make sure that people are able to tell a story and that others are able to learn from that experience, I think it's really powerful, especially when those voices or those stories are often muted and or excluded intentionally.
I think if somebody didn't know anything about Langston Hughes, I'd probably tell them that the one work that they should definitely start with is his poem, I Too.
I think Fruitvale Station, that was one of his first works. That's a super moving movie, and it's based out of the Bay Area, so I think that'd be a really cool film to watch.
Oh yeah, so Polo G, some of his older albums, you have like Die Legend, The Goat.
I would say you've got to go see Get Out. It has such a strong social commentary behind it.
And also I would say Destiny Child and some of her work.
Check out some stories that are different from your own lived experience. It's a beautiful way, movies and documentaries are a beautiful way, and books are a beautiful way to get a glimpse into someone else's life.
Make sure to go check out those artists, everyone. They truly are impactful, important, and all around just awesome.
As the spring begins, so do spring sports. We checked into the boys' tennis to see how they were preparing for their new season.
So how we practice is we play 5 times a week. Sometimes games will take up 2 of those days.
Usually from about the end of school to 5:15.
And when you come to practice, we usually have
to a warm-up, meaning we start with dynamics, so shuffles, crossovers, various stretches. You really want to stretch. Hamstrings are really important. You also want to do shoulder stretches like this, and then it's also important to do some speed drills like, sprints, or just jogging 2 laps around 4 courts is fine.
And then we usually get into some drills, and we usually finish it off.
Volleys and then serve, and then we go against each other a lot with challenges.
Just to adjust the roster and see how everyone's doing. One of the things I like about tennis the most is how easy it is to get into.
I think that being able to play both individually and with others is really fun. So you can play doubles or you can play singles.
So on the one hand, tennis is like a very individual sport. There's a lot of things a lot of specific skills you can work on your own and like improve. It's very much based on the team. Like you need to win at least 4 of your 7 matches to win. It doesn't matter if you win and the rest of the guys lose, because then the team loses. So I think it's a nice combination both between like individual progression improvement or working with a doubles partner.
Tennis is a lifetime sport, so you can do as much or as little as you want. You can get on club teams.
Being able to represent a school or represent something, Aragon's really the only place where I play competitive tennis. I think playing tennis at Aragon is really worthwhile because you meet a lot of new people.
Teammates and the coach. I think our coach is a very fun guy. He makes practice enjoyable.
There's a great team chemistry that we sort of build up, and this is an individual sport and it's hard to do.
Even if you're losing, you've got people on the side cheering you on. So that's what I really love about the sport. That's what makes being on the Aragon tennis team worthwhile.
My goals are obviously to be as good as I can be and to stay physically fit, of course, so I can keep enjoying the sport for as long as possible.
It's really easy to get very emotional sometimes. I mean, you see in a lot of people, they get frustrated, they start missing shots. Say goals, definitely, keep improving. This really helps my mental stability and, it keeps me locked in, focused all the time.
I'm really excited about the start of the season. Obviously, our season was cut in half sophomore year.
Last year was kind of a mess. It was hard to get out here and, we're all wearing masks, so it was really difficult to breathe. But
I love going to matches. I love seeing my friends and teammates play. I love learning, improving, and I love the sport. And, I love the competition and everything that comes with it, so I'm very excited for the start of the season.
I'm very excited for this new season, and I think we have a really good team. We've got a lot of new freshmen and underclassmen that are pretty good, and I think our chances look pretty good to do really well in the league. I really think everybody should consider playing tennis at some point at Aragon or some point in their life. Coach Dave is a great coach. He's serious but also really funny, and I think it's just an amazing sport. It's safe, it's lifelong, it's social.
So everybody's sort of on the same page, and I think it just makes for a successful program. And whether you win the league or whatever, as long as you had a good experience and keep these memories going, and pick up your racket, and I hope they keep playing.
Try to play, you're not going to regret it, you're going to have a great time, and I promise you'll love playing.
Cool. Keep up the great work, guys.
Absolutely. So Dons, make sure to go check them out on their games.
On to some more announcements? Yeah?
Yep.
Engineering Club has got some spirit gear, so use this link to get t-shirts, stickers, or hoodies. Purchase right now because it's only available until tonight at 11:59 p.m.
The Aragon Improv and the Hillsdale Improv teams are presenting the Improv Olympics on February 18th and February 19th, both at 7 p.m. at Hillsdale High School's theater. Tickets are free for students, so make sure to go there and support.
Today and tomorrow are the last days to purchase some delicious s'more-grams, so make sure to go to Center Court at lunch and purchase some to support the class of 2022.
The freshman class has a fundraiser with the Chipotle at 1050 Park Place, San Mateo on Wednesday, March 2nd from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Use the flyer or this code upon purchase, so make sure to go support our freshman class.
Wow, a lot of announcements, huh?
Yeah, gotta make money, you know.
Money? Why does that sound familiar?
Like selling stuff?
Yeah, exactly. How'd you know?
Well, we just interviewed someone who sells items at night markets.
Oh, right.
Yep. So let's go check out Bethany Yeung and her business.
My name is Beth Yeung and I'm a junior. Night markets are usually a weekend event held outdoors and it's a lot of food and shopping. I was honestly just bored on the weekends, and because night market season is usually late spring to like early fall, it's usually when I'm not busy with school. So I work for a vendor called Patchy Patchenstein. I've worked with this company specifically since last August. So we usually have just patches like iron-on patches, but we also have like Velcro patches, and we also have clothes. It's really fun. I usually work early mornings to around midnight or 1 a.m. and it's always just a lot of music and food. Just working with the other vendors, we always have like swaps for free food and like free clothes, so it's really fun. Stay safe, Dawn. Okay.
Cool. Keep up the great work, Bethany.
Oh, and keep making money. It's very important.
Oh, speaking of money, Aragon actually just introduced a money-like system here on campus.
Wait, really, Juliana?
Yeah, the CARES Cash program.
Oh, right. So students, if you demonstrate any of the following key attributes: connects, achieves, respects, engages, and shows swagger, you can get some rewards.
Shows spirit.
What?
It's show spirit, not shows swagger.
Oh, shucks. My bad.
Anyway, if anyone shows any of these qualities in class, on campus, in the community, or online, and their actions are seen by an adult, you may receive a CARES Cash.
You then scratch off the little sticker, like a scratch-off lottery ticket, to see how much CARES Cash you received, ranging from 1 cash, 5 cash, or 10 cash.
Which you can then use every Thursday at lunch at the Aragon Casita, which is located near the leadership room, to purchase several items which you can see now.
There are many more instructions for CARES Cash, so make sure to check out this link, which is the live announcements link from Tuesday.
Oh wait, you may want to explain that a little more.
Wait, why?
Because for some reason, some people think live announcements and video announcements are the same.
Really? Alright then, let's do it. So, the true difference between live announcements and video announcements is one simple thing.
Presentation!
Live announcements is presented live and in person on Tuesdays by a member from leadership, usually through a slideshow presentation. On the other hand, video announcements are done by the Art of Video class and presented on Thursdays through the visual medium, i.e. a TV, phone, or computer. And we also include 3 separate video segments in our productions. A lot of work goes into both forms of announcements, so make sure to listen to both. Thank you, and I hope this has been helpful.
Well, that's it for today, Dons. I'm Juliana Chan.
And I'm Christos Macropolis. Thanks for tuning in, and stay classy, Dons.